YouTube. Your boy is back once again with another dating and relationships video. Okay, what to do if a woman cancels a date with you? Right. Now, first of all, like anyone can have a date cancelled on them. Any man, no matter, even if you're a high value male, a woman could, as they call it, flake on a date. Yeah. Very rare, but it could happen to any man. A woman will cancel a date for many reasons. Yeah. Okay. So some women out there, yeah, it could be like a genuine reason they wanted to go on a date, or it could be, they've gone off the idea of meeting you, or it could be there's some other high value male that wants to take her out and she just dumps you, she just forgets about you for that particular time. Maybe she does want to see you again. But anyway, a woman cancelling a date can happen to any man, whether you are high value or not. Obviously, if you're a high value male, or billionaire, or whatever, it's going to be very rare, but it can happen to anyone. So, what to do when women cancel a date with you? Now, I'm going to break it down and look at 4 parts, yeah? I'm going to look at it at 4 parts. Number 1, a woman, so you've got a date set up with a woman, she cancels the date in advance. We're going to look at that, number 1. Number 2, she cancels on the day. Number 3, she doesn't turn up to the date. Or number 4, when you're trying to confirm the date in advance of the date, she doesn't respond. So I'm going to break it down into those 4 different scenarios, yeah? Now, number 1, what to do if a woman cancels a date in advance? Right, so she's either going to call you or message you to cancel the date, yeah? Now, obviously, she might just be honest with you and say, look, I changed my mind, I don't really want to see you. Then there's no confusion. She saved you thought process time, move on. She's not interested in you no more, right? Or she might give you some take the piss kind of reason. Yeah. Obviously you're not gonna let the woman take the piss out of you, are you? Okay, so putting them 2 things aside, she might give you a reason. Now, you either are gonna believe her reason or not believe her reason, or you might be borderline. Don't waste your time on trying to figure out if she's telling the truth or not. Most women, when they lie, I'm not saying you can't find out if she's lying or not, but just don't waste your time. She's going to give you a reason. Take the reason. So your response needs to be as if the reason's the truth, even if you think she's lying. Yeah? Don't accuse her of lying. Don't waste your time in trying to figure out if she's lying. Just respond naturally. It might be just something I forgot I was looking after my niece on Saturday. I can't really get out of it. Cool. Or it might be like a sad reason, like, oh, my mum's been admitted to hospital or whatever. So then obviously, oh, I hope your mum gets better, blah, 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 blah. Right. So there's going to be a reason. You're going to believe it or not, but don't focus on that. Yeah. The key thing here, now listen to this. This is the key part. You say to her, so this might be via phone call, or it might be via WhatsApp or text message. Yeah? Say to her, okay, let me know when you're next free. Whether it's on the phone or whether it's let me know when you're next free. And so you're throwing the ball in her court. Yeah. Right. You need to do that. Do not ask her there and then when she's next free. Don't say to her, when are you next free? Don't message her do not put her on the spot. Say to her, call me or message me when you're next free, and end it as that. You've thrown the ball in her court. She's lying or she's not lying. As far as you're concerned, once you've sent that message, move on. Now, if it was a genuine reason and she still wants to see you, it could be that, Tyrone with the big dick and the flashy car and flashy house or whatever, booked a date for her that same day. She went to fuck him, and then but she still does want to see you on a different day. Don't waste your time in thinking if that's the reason or not. You know, she contacts you again, fine. You give her a second chance only. Yeah, don't give more than a second chance. But you give her a second chance to go on a date, whatever. She never contacts you again. You know she was bullshitting, she was lying. You know, you haven't contacted her, and then she hasn't contacted you back. Cool, move on. Well, you've moved on already, but then at least you know she never contacts you. You know, you've saved time in a girl that is not interested in you or has very low interest. Yeah. So the key thing here is a woman cancelled the date in advance. You say to her, no problem. I hope you sort out that situation or whatever. Contact me when you got free time. Don't ask her there and then. Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one. A girl cancels on the day. Now, this one, the actions are pretty much similar, but it's a bit more deep now, isn't it? Because you've got to the day. So you might have already, gone to the barber to get your hair cut. Or you've already, chosen what clothes to wear, whatever. You've already arranged your day, yeah, where you're going to meet the girl. So it's a bit more deep now. But still, the actions are pretty much the same. So you're going to say to her, okay, but now you need to figure out, is this girl even worth it? So you're still going to have the same response. Oh, look, I was doing netball earlier and I sprained my ankle. Now I've got to go A&E and blah, 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 whatever. Okay, but now you got to think a bit more deeply about, is this girl even worth it? Don't think about whether she's lying or not. Just think, is this girl even worth it? If you don't want to waste your time going on trying to set up this date again in case she is lying. So now you got to think, is this girl worth it? If you think the girl's worth it, sexy girl, good body, she sounds like she's telling the truth. Okay, go ahead with it. But don't waste time thinking if it's true or not. Just quick decision. You know what? So give the same response. Say to her, sorry that happened. All right, let me know when you're next free. But then in your mind, you think, am I even going to entertain her if she contacts me? That's when you got to start thinking, am I going to even entertain her if she contacts me? But just there and then, the same thing. Tell her, yeah, you know what? Sorry to hear that. Contact me when you're next free or when you get better or whatever, yeah? Leave the ball in her court. So same thing, but you just need to work out in your mind, are you going to even entertain it again if she calls you back? Now, if the woman doesn't turn up to the date, you've arrived at the place, the woman doesn't turn up. Right. So if the woman doesn't turn up, yeah. Right. Like, anything could have happened, isn't it? Anything could have happened. Yeah. So, but the woman hasn't turned up. So, unless the woman is dead, the woman should contact you with an explanation. If she doesn't, and if she's not dead, that means she's flaked on a date with you, the ultimate piss take. You're not going to go and beat her up. You're not going to go and argue and dip into your feminine energy. You're going to say, boy, I take that L. Obviously, I thought this girl was into me. That's why I showed up for the date. She didn't. Cool. It's a waste of time in your life. That's time gone that you're never going to get back. Move on. Don't contact the girl again. Don't contact the girl again. If she doesn't contact you. Now, if she does contact you, the reason will have to be pretty good. But again, it could be a lie. It could be, but if she's contacting you, there's a chance that the reason's true, and there's a chance that she might still want to see you again. This time, unless you genuinely 100% believe the girl, and she's worth it. So I'm talking about a 9 or a 10. Then yeah, in your mind, she has to be a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10. Nothing below. And you have to 100% believe her. Again, don't waste time thinking about if she's, lying or not, but just your instinct, your first thought, no, yeah, that sounds truthful. Yeah, she's then entertain the next date. Otherwise, this is what you do. If she doesn't turn up to a date, yeah, and you don't 100% believe her, or she's not a 9 out of 10, or neither, the only way you're entertaining her again is if the next date is at your house. The next time this could be a girl that you're seeing, it's the first date or second date, yeah? The next time has to be at your house. That's where the next date is. You're coming around for drinks or whatever, or you're not entertaining it. You're not saying it in that forceful way to her, but that's your mindset. You know what? Cool. All right. Let me know when you're free. If she contacts you and says when you're free, oh yeah. So yeah. Let's do that. You know what? Come over to my place to have drinks. Unless she's a girl that's worth it to entertain after standing you up on a date, she has to be a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, and you've got 100% believe her. Your instinct, not all trying to figure it out. You've got 100% believe her straight away. Yeah, if not, and even if you decide you're entertaining her again after fucking standing you up on a date, she's coming to your house. You know what? Don't invite her to your house there and then. You know what? Contact me when you're free again. Boom. She contacts you. Oh yeah, so should we go to that place? You know what? I thought, why not come over to my place for drinks? If you don't fit them two categories, you believe her 100%, and she's a 9 out of 10 or a 10 out of 10, and she doesn't want to come to your house for drinks, don't waste no fucking time. She stood you up on a date once. How you know it's not going to happen again? Whatever the reason is, she could think, because it's not just that the woman's gone off you or what. Women just change their mind. Sometimes women's decision making is volatile. Sometimes women can be volatile like cryptocurrency, I'm telling you. Yeah? So if she stands you up once, you've got to believe her straight away, and she's got to be a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 to even consider going to meet her again. Otherwise, she's coming to, that's even if you want to entertain her. But yeah, look, okay, she's sexy, she's not 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10, but she's an 8 out of 10. Body's nice, yeah, boom. One of the nights where you ain't got a date or whatever, yeah, why don't you come round to mine when she contacts you? Yeah, you're not sorting out nothing there and then. Obviously, if she turns up on the date, if she doesn't turn up to the date and she doesn't contact you again, you never contact her again. Yeah? Now, finally, number 4, if a woman doesn't respond when you're contacting her to confirm the date. So sometimes, you might meet a girl in the club, yeah, and then, boom, you exchange numbers, you set up a date for this coming weekend or whatever, or maybe you ain't contacted her until midweek, and then you set up a date for the following weekend, yeah? So now there's like a 10-day stretch, and then obviously, you're either a high-value male or you're striving to become one, you're on your purpose, so you want to, you set up a date on a Wednesday, and you're booking a date for not this Saturday, the following Saturday. So coming close to the following Saturday, you ain't message each other much, you're busy, she's busy, you're just confirming, yes, so boom. Whether you confirm a couple of days in advance or you confirm on the morning or whatever, she doesn't respond. As far as you're concerned, she ain't gonna turn up. Do not turn up to it, please, guys. I don't even think I should need to say this, but do not turn up to a date if you've sent a message to confirm. Because really and truly, if a girl's got high interest, she should be confirming before you even get to confirm. But if you send a message to confirm and she hasn't got back to you, you're not going on a date. You're not turning up to the date. Yeah. So if the woman doesn't respond to, according to you, she don't respond within decent time, take her out your mind. This girl is not interested in me no more. Time is precious. If she then contacts you, if she contacts you again after the time's gone or whatever, then employ the tactics I've just discussed. Yeah. But Like, if she doesn't, that one's plain and simple. If she doesn't, like if you say, oh yeah, Keisha, yeah, 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 and don't ask when you're confirming a date. If you need to, because sometimes a woman has got high interest in you, and she's messaging you to confirm. Don't ask her, oh, are we still on? Are we still on? This is subconscious. Are we still on? It's saying to the girl, she will take this in. She might not take it in consciously, but she might take it in subconsciously. Saying, are we on, is telling her that I think you're higher value than me. I know there's a possibility you might not turn up. I just want to check, are we still on? Is this great thing still going to happen to me? No. You say, yeah, so just to confirm the time, 7 p.m. at da-da-da. You might have already confirmed that, but it's the way you say it, right? Even if you feel you need to confirm. Right, cool. So that's the 4 ways. So if a girl cancels in advance, or cancels on the day, or doesn't show up, or doesn't respond when you confirm it, now you know what to do. Now, guys, what I'm about to say to end this video off, yeah, it's not going to be for everyone, because it's not moral. It's not morally right. But gents, for you guys who haven't got a girlfriend, you're single, you're just dating, yeah? You're dating, you like sleeping around with different women. Obviously, be safe, use a rubber and whatnot. And, that's your thing, innit? Like, you like to date lots of girls. You're on your purpose. You got your money. You're enjoying your life. But one of the things you like to do is sleep around with a lot of women. And then, you get to that stage where, you've built up your rotation. You've got loads of girls in your rotation. You're still out having a good time. You're still getting more chicks. Right. Now, this is not going to be for everyone, because this is not morally right. But guys who like to sleep with girls, sometimes you got to play women at their own game. This is what you might aspire to get to a level to. Yeah. Right. So you get to the point where you are cancelling dates on women. So Saturday night, boom. So, you're on your purpose, you got your business or whatever you're doing. And so you might only have Fridays and Saturday nights for dates, or Friday, Saturday nights and Sunday afternoons. You've got a packed week and you've got so much girls. Yeah. You might just boom on Saturday night, book 2 dates. When the day comes, you decide which one you want to go on. And then the other one you either just cancel or just don't show up. Women do this to guys all the time. It's not that deep. Book 2 dates, turn up to the one that you feel like on the day. And even if one of them does cancel, at least you still got another date. So you're not wasting your time. Yeah? Or another thing you can do, right? So you've got women that's in your rotation, and you've got new women's numbers that you've got from the club last weekend and the weekend before. So the new girl, you might on a Saturday book the date for 6 o'clock. You're going to a bar for drinks, a nice early date. And then your regular girl that you're already sleeping with, you booked her for 9:30. So when you go for the drinks with this girl at 6 p.m, that's a first date. Like, not all women sleep with guys on a first date. So, okay, cool. That's your first date that you're getting out the way. You get to know her, blah, 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 blah. She's getting to know you, da, 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 da. And then boom, the date's over. Then you go and link your 9:30 girl or your 10 p.m. girl or whatever that you're already sleeping with her. So boom, you've got that date out the way. Now you're going to go with the girl that you're sleeping with. But then this new girl might want to sleep with you on the first date. And you're like, ooh, yeah. My 10 p.m. girl, I've slept with her a few times, you know what I'm saying? So, this girl's talking about me coming back to mine, or me going back to hers. So then your 10 p.m. girl, just cancel her. Or if you're meeting out somewhere and, you don't really bother about it, don't even turn up. Now, for guys that love sleeping with lots of girls, they don't want no girlfriend, they're single, when you employ these methods and you get on your purpose and you start getting loads of girls, you can reach that level where you say, well, you're cancelling dates on girls because you have an abundance. Not, Shelly wants to meet me on Saturday and Keisha wants to meet me on Saturday. Oh shit, who do I choose? Just book them both. Don't Don't be stressed about having too much girls. That's not a stressful thing. You know, you haven't got a girl, so you're not cheating on no one. You understand? So that's it, guys. Now you know what to do if a girl cancels on a date with you. And if you're a sleazeball or want to get to that sleazeball level, now you know you can play women at their own game. Right. So that's it for myself. If you have any comments on this video, comment down below. If you like the video, press the like button. I don't care if you don't like the video, press the dislike button. I don't care. But subscribe if you like this content, and don't forget to click the notification bell so that YouTube lets you know when your boy uploads more videos. See you next time.